Hello, a very warm welcome to Nanny Moon's Crochet. My name's Sally and a very happy 2025. I hope it's going okay for you so far, and I hope you had a lovely Christmas and we're well into the new year now. So warm welcome to you all. I'd like to say a big happy birthday to Sharon, and also her granddaughter birthdays on the same day today. So happy birthday to Sharon and your granddaughter. Hope you're going to have a lovely day. Um, I seem to have a lot to get through today, so hope you're all hope you're all doing well. My little Christmas tree's gone. Oh, it's so sad to I've boxed all so sad to take it down, but I've boxed all my little handmade ornaments up ready for next year, so they're on a little box, safely tucked away till next year. I think the first thing I'm going to start with is my temperature blanket, because it was going all through the year. Last year I started on January the 1st and I finished on the 31st of December, but then I had a little border. I just wanted a small border to put round. So let me just get you that. Excuse me, turning round. And this blanket, I meant to take a photograph of it all spread out, but this blanket was all made in Stylecraft Special. It smells beautiful. It's got softener on it, and just gorgeous. I'd made it in Stylecraft Special DK. All of it's in that, which you can wash and tumble dry. So it was, when I was making it, it was getting heavier and heavier, and it just felt heavy. Although it's DK, and I used a 4.5mm hook. But now it's been washed, it came out like a cloud. And I'll try and show you the border. I wasn't sure what to do on the border, and two or three of you lovely friends suggested that there was three colours I didn't use. I didn't use the silver, which was the temperatures 3 and below. Of course, you might know yesterday it was only 2 degrees, so if it was going on to this year, I've got to use the silver. But we didn't have a 3 degrees and below, and we didn't have a very warm summer. A few days were warm, but these two, the bottom two, with temperatures 25 to 27 and 28 plus, were spice and claret, and we didn't have those hot temperatures either. So we didn't get above 24 degrees. That's in my little village in Lampeter. So these were all the colours I've used, which were silver, cloud blue, Cornish blue, Lincoln, grass green, saffron, citron and sunshine. So the silver, the spice and the claret, I put the silver as the first border, then the spice, then the claret, because the claret and the spice were my absolute favourite colours. So, I don't know if I can show it to you. So this is absolutely huge. I should have measured it, but I wanted to. Gosh, it's just huge. Where are we? I've got stitch markers in here, so I took out the stitch markers, and I wonder where we started. Was it there? Yes, I took out the stitch markers and I just put little threads. So this was January from here to here. Then we've got February from here to here. Still in the greens, not very warmed up yet. And then March. Where are we? January, February. This was March. And then April we started to get a little bit of warmer weather. March. And then, as you can imagine, this was June. Started getting some really nice temperatures. July, nice and sunny and warm. August, full of nice lemons, yellow and your lemons, August. And then we went back to September, October, November, and then December. Went back to the cooler colours. So, oh, this is all my blankets. It's absolutely huge, but I think for a while I'll just put it on the back. I'll spread it out on the back of my chair because it's, we can't see it. But that's my temperature blanket, and I'm really, really happy. I'll record it in this book, my diary. I got a diary. Well, I was gifted this diary last year, and I made notes in the back. Where did I put my notes? Just a second. So in the back of the book here, I wrote all my notes. So the yarn was Starcraft Special DK. I used the moss stitch or the linen stitch, which is, I found absolutely, I love doing it, and you could just do it without thinking. I recorded the temperatures for the week, and then I just did the 7 rows at the end of the week. And I started with 3 chain 300, and it made it a nice big rectangle. But as long as you use multiples of 2, you're an even number, you're fine. Use a 4.5mm hook, and yeah, then I just got into the moss stitch. I think if I did it again, I'd alter my temperatures, because like I said, we didn't get a 3 degrees or below, so I think I'd alter that a little bit. So, and I maybe wouldn't have put quite so much of the yellows. I had 3 yellows: saffron, citron and sunshine. Although they're nice bright colours, I maybe would have put the spice instead of the sunshine. So you have to think very carefully of your average temperatures, and so that you can include, hopefully, I mean 28 and above. I should have known, really. In Wales we wouldn't have got that, but we do some years. Gets to 28, but not very often, so I think I'd have altered that. But that's the temperature blanket, and let me put that back there. And I'm awfully sorry, I can't remember who it was who asked me, but this is AccuWeather. Can you see? ACCU weather, and then you put in it's Lambeda there in Gwynedd, and this is what you get up. Then across the top you've got today, wintercast, hourly, daily, radar, minutes, monthly. So if I click on monthly, and then you get your little, I've got a crack in my tablet, sorry about that, but you get your monthly temperatures. But where it says January at the top, if you click on the January, all the months come up. So if I go down to May, this is April and May of 2025. It's what they're, I suppose, what they're predicting. If you go on the year here, look, you can go down to 2024, 2023, 2022. So you can easily, here across the top, look, it'll say daily, monthly. So you can, if you've been a few weeks behind, you can easily go back. So that's that. So that's my temperature blanket. And like I said, I think I'd think more about the stitch is beautiful. If I did one again, I'd still use the linen stitch, and it's an absolutely huge blanket. Oh, sorry, the dogs are barking. Absolutely lovely, lovely colours. And I couldn't believe how soft it was. I mean, I know Starcraft Special Decay is a lovely soft yarn anyway, but washed and just tumble dried, just low on low, and just for a little while, it came out like a cloud. Hello, Suki. Hello. It absolutely came out like a cloud. Suki, come on in. You want to say hello? Come on. Oh, this is Suki. She's waiting for a haircut, aren't you? And you're all scruffy. You little scruffy, aren't you? You need a big haircut and a bath. You've been running in the fields, haven't you? Yes, you have. You've been running in the fields. I mean, I know. You're mummy's girl, aren't you? Don't have to see little Suki, do we? But she's a little mummy's girl. And she's going to go to the parlour and all be... Oops, yes, you can't sit. Oh, you're wet. You've been outside. Anyway. Oh, she's wet. It's absolutely horrible outside and muddy. So that was my temperature blanket. And... oh, excuse me. Next things I wanted to say. I did a 3D... No. No, that's something else. With Natasha from Hooks and Stitches. Hi, Natasha. We did a Vlogmas yarn swap, and she sent me some little 20-gram balls of yarn, and this was my my wrap, if you remember. This is my completed wrap, and it is bigger than I thought. It does come over. I don't know when I was doing it, it didn't seem quite so big, but quite so wide, but it is quite wide, comes over me. That little bit is always where I feel the cold there, so that's lovely, and I can wrap up warm. And then I had a little ball of my leftovers, so I made these were the colours. You can tell, can't you? That's that. And so this was just a bit of a made up pattern. I'll tell you what I did in a second. So this is my fingerless mitts. They're so warm and nice. I'm wearing it. Won't that be lovely to match? Look, all the colours are there. Well, you can see those two. Look there, and then the lemon you can see there. So that's all the green and the blue. You can pinpoint them all. That's lovely. So what my pattern was, I just chained 32, which went all the way around here. So I suppose you could alter that if you wanted to. And then I chained 32, and then I went into the 4th chain from the hook and did a little V-stitch. So 2 double crochets in US terms. Then I skipped one, then put 2 double crochets, skipped one, 2 double crochets. Then when I got to the end, I skipped one and put 1 double crochet, and then chain 3 and turn, and then you just go in between the little V stitches, so you had this little line up. So that's all it was, just a little rectangle. Then you fold, and then I went all the way round in it was, where was that now? Can't think what I did with it. It was the multicolour ball that I had on the last day. Went round the edge there. You can always edge those bits, and then literally just sew up the side. Just sew up where you think your thumb might be, and they're so warm, and they'll match that lovely, I think. Then I had a little bit left, and I thought, well, I really want to use it all up. So I'm literally left. Where's my little tiny piece? Did I put it there? I'm literally left with that, which just go into my scrap bucket. And so what I did with this, I just made a granny square, started in the middle, and just I turned it each row, which made it properly square, and then I folded that in and sewed there, folded that in and sewed there. So that little, I need to just put a little clasp on there, or a button, little clasp, probably like little press stud. Oh, excuse me, sneeze. Oh, excuse me. And then because it was a granny square, and I thought there might be, I'm not sure what I'm going to put in it. Just I'm not sure. Yeah, I just like little pocket, little bags. So I just got a little bit of this fabric and made like a little square, and then just I've just hand sewed it, so it's got a proper little liner. Doesn't really match, I know, but I'm not too worried about it. I don't worry. So that's my little. That was all that used up. So I love those little things. And then I've got this lovely scarf, and I've also got the other one, which is here. Whoops, come on, without everything dropping. I've also got this one here. This is the first one. Could sew them both together and have one great big one. Could do that. I'll have to see what that looks like, but absolutely. Oh, take those off, it's a bit warm. We've got the heating on a little bit because it's although it looks like it's going to be a nice day, it's a bit chilly. So really love doing that, and some really nice warm things to wear when it does get cold. So spoke about that. And the next thing is the 3D squares that I'm doing along with Natasha. Oh yeah, here's my book. I tried to put everything to hand, so I've got thinking, where's everything? The 3D squares, we had a little break over Christmas, and Natasha has drawn 2 more squares to start the year off. So looking forward to starting these again. Some of them have been a bit challenging, and I made lovely cushions. All my grandchildren love their cushions for Christmas out of some of the squares. So I've got a lot of squares left over. I'm not sure what to do with yet, but it'll be nice doing something with them. So for this next week coming, we've got the sand castle. That looks straightforward because you just make the square and then you make this bit here, but then sew that on separately. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And you do get charts as well, so that's always handy. And the other one that she drew out was the bauble. So that looks lovely. This looks very raised, so that'll probably be like the sheep was, where it bellowed out a little bit. So that's looking forward to making those too. So they'll be done for next Monday. And I didn't realise, me having my little break away, I kept checking, but I obviously didn't check well enough. But Jenny from In My Spare Time, hi Jenny, she's carrying on with this. She had a little break and then started off again, and I didn't realise that the solar flare, that should have been done and out. I missed doing that one, so I've got to catch up with the solar flare. And then for this week, it's the floating bloom, so I've got those 2 to do for to get pictures to her for Thursday. So yeah, I've got 2 of those to catch up on. So I really enjoy doing that. And of course they have a lovely chart as well. It really helps having a chart. I never used to be able to read charts. Well, I didn't really look, to be truthful, but doing the 3D squares and also these squares, sometimes the instructions, you read them and just occasionally doesn't quite make sense to me anyway. But then when you look at the chart, it can show you exactly which stitch that should be going, and where I'm thinking it could be on the left or the right, or it actually shows you exactly where it should go. So that I've really got used to working with a chart, so that's a new thing that I've learned, which is brilliant, doing those 2 crochet alongs. So that's that. I think, is that everything? That could be everything. I seem to have so much to say, but why can't I find? Sorry, just a second. Yeah, I'm back. It was right by me. The next thing we're going to start back up is the crochet donut buddies, and I really love my little buddies. They're really coming along, and they look nice and colourful and cheerful. We did over Christmas. We did, if you wanted to, you didn't have to, the snowman and the reindeer. And let me find my pictures, screenshots. Yes, I have a picture. I don't think I've showed this. This is the lovely Sandy. Oh goodness, I'll have to do something. I have to move my chair because of that was the snowman. Oh, look how cute. I think I'd love the hat with a little star, and you've done him beautifully. I like the tablecloth behind. Is that a tablecloth or yeah, whatever that is behind? But yeah, he did a fantastic job. I love the little snowman. He was so cute. Lovely to do as well. And the love, hi Sandy, I don't know if I said that, and the lovely Jan, hi Jan, and she's done the tiger over Christmas. I loved doing the tiger, other than putting on the little cheeks and the little side pieces, but isn't he absolutely lovely? I think, and then she's done the back in the pink. I think I can honestly say, out of all the donuts, I think, well, I shouldn't have a favourite because they're all, I shouldn't really have favourites, you know, should I? Because they're all like your children, aren't they? But that was my, maybe because it's orange, I don't know, but that was my tiger. Just whether it's the colours, the bright colours, but I think the tiger was just one of my favourites. So I think that was all the pictures I had to show. I do apologise if I've forgotten anything, and you'll have to let me know. Oh dear. I think the room temperature in here, because the heating's on a little bit and it's quite a small room. If I go from like a cooler room to a warmer room, it just makes me cough. Oh, so apologies. Right, I'm making a note in little book here. We are on Snowman and the Reindeer. We're number 48, or episodes now. We're number 25 and 26. But like I said, don't worry if you haven't done those. You could always do them at the end. So this will be donut number 27. It's always been a while since I've had my big bag of balls, and it's getting definitely halfway through. It's exciting. I haven't done a donut for a while. So it seems like ages anyway. So let's see what we've got for the new year. Let's see what we're going to start off with. We could do with just something quite simple, couldn't we? Just to break ourselves back into doing the donuts. Nothing with too many bits. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. It's the Stegosaurus on page 80. I think I might have just spoke too soon there. Dear, let me have a look. Page 70, 76, 78. Page 80. Oh my goodness. Not a very straightforward one for the new year, but still. It's a 1, 2, 3. It's a four donut rating, and they're nice and colourful. It's all those little spikes, but you don't have to put all those on, I wouldn't have thought. This ancient donut buddy loves to roam amongst the trees with his dino pals, his bright colours helping to stand out in the crowd. So you need the basic donut pattern to create the donut base in lime and the icing in royal blue. Add white sprinkles over the top third of the donut as in the photo. Oh, very colourful. Oh, it's even got two little spikes there, look, on his tail. Oh dear me, still he had to come out at some point, I suppose. Oh, there's a side picture. Oh, because it's double-sided. So, let me show you that. Is that the top? Yeah, that's the top. So, I suppose you could just put 3 if you didn't want to put the 6. I'll see how I'm going. I might put 3, I might put 6. Spikes make 6. Tail spikes make 2. Legs make 2. Yep, so Stegosaurus, that's what we've got. Awfully sorry I didn't make it a little bit easier, but we'll tackle it. We can get it done. So that's that. Is that everything? I think that's everything. I'd like to thank you all for your lovely comments over Christmas and the new year and positive thoughts, and a big happy birthday to my sister Sue. It's her birthday tomorrow, 7th of January, so have a lovely day. So I think she watches sometimes, so have a lovely day. Just relaxing, and I think it'll be relaxing at home, so have a lovely day. We didn't actually get snow here. We kept having weather warnings saying snow, stay in, don't go out unless absolutely necessary. But in the end, we just had heavy rain all night. It didn't snow at all. So it doesn't very often snow here, I think, because of the salty sea air. But if it does, it doesn't last very long. But we didn't get any, so that's a good thing, because I always worry about me slipping, and elderly getting about and underfoot. It's dangerous, isn't it? So I always worry with icy conditions and things, and drivers on the road, and so I think the fact that it's missed us is a good thing. Yeah, so I still have to do my what's coming up in 2025, or my goals, or plans, should I say. Not so much goals, but my plans for 2025. I keep adding to my little list, and it's not too big. I don't want to put too much pressure on, but I know I definitely want to do the Sophie's Universe. But I've got the book that was gifted to me off the lovely Natasha. Thank you, Natasha. I've got the book, and I'm looking through it. The first few rounds, look okay, but then towards the end it looks quite difficult, and I thought, oh, I hope I can do it. I hope I can. I didn't want to say I'm definitely going to do it and then I can't do it, but there is tutorials, I know, and I know that one or two of you are going to do it as well. So what I thought was, instead of adding it to this normal episode on a Monday, I thought I might start next Saturday, which will be will it be the 11th? I think it'll be the 11th of January, and I could possibly call it Sophie's Saturday. Sophie Saturday. And then work each part each week. There's part 1 right up to part 18, is it? Or, and of course, as you go, it's going to take longer. So if it gets too much, I thought we could always do, as it gets bigger and bigger, we could maybe do it over 2 weeks. But I thought if you'd like to join along and do Sophie's Universe with me, like I said, I think I'll sort my yarns out, and then this Saturday coming, which like I said will be the 11th, I'll show you the yarns I'm using, and we'll make a start. We'll make that episode 1 of Sophie's Saturday, and then we can help each other out. And because I've just wanted to do it for such a long time, so looking forward to that. Yes, so that's what I'm going to do. So the video Sophie's Saturday. I think that's all at the moment. I feel like I've missed something huge. I've got a Happy Mail unboxing from the lovely Chris, Loop Loop UK. So I'll bring that to you in a couple of days. Haven't opened it, so I'm so excited to see what's in there. My goals for 2025 and the giveaway, haven't forgotten. Need to sort that out. So yeah, quite a few videos coming up this week. But I feel a little bit back to I say normal. Don't think I've ever been normal, but a little bit back to me, to my normal self. No, never normal. But who's normal? Nobody's normal, are they? That's what's lovely, all individual. Oh, yes, I've just seen my bags of Stylecraft bags here where my tree was. I must just deeply apologise to my hubby. He plays all my videos through. He doesn't always watch them, but he plays it through for me, so I can get extra viewings. And awfully sorry to my husband, but when I said to you with my Christmas gift from him, I told you that I got 3 balls of each of the Stylecraft Special DK in the new colours, other than North Sea, and the North Sea was out of stock, so there was 19. And I told you he got me 3 balls of each. He didn't at all. He got me 4 balls of each colour. How did I just not know that? I think because I was thinking 3 was way too many, and way over. I thought one of each would have been lovely to start with, but then I could have built up my collection myself. But so how could I not know that? But he actually got me 4 of the 19 different colours. So naughty me for getting that. I did tell him I'd apologise and correct it. But yeah, so he did get me 4 of each colour. So I'm one very lucky lady. I do know that. Yeah, that was important. I needed to tell you that. Hang on, did I make a little note here? Donut, Saki weather, temperature blanket. Yes, I think I've mentioned everything, and I really, really hope you have a lovely week and try and stay safe and really take care of yourself. Dot's still struggling a little bit, but hopefully later on this week we're going to pop and see her. Recovering very, very slowly, but I just said take your time, just keep warm and sleep as much as you can, because while you're sleeping you're healing. So I know Mum used to always say that to us, while Well, if you can sleep, then your body's healing itself. So that's the main thing. So whatever you're doing, whoever you're doing it with, love each other, spread kindness and happiness, and I'll see you all on the next video. Love you all. Bye.